Alrighty, welcome back folks, Roth here. Let's hop into Animal Crossing New Horizons and check those tune-ups. We actually a few minutes late on checking the AM price. I was scrambling up to try and catch it, but my computer decided to freeze right as I booted up OBS. I guess there must have been like a Windows update or something, as Microsoft Store tends to boot itself up to check for app updates, and it must have clogged up the resources and there's just too much happening at once, so it just decides to freeze. So unfortunately that's pretty much how my computer runs now that I've got Windows 10. It's such a shame. If only there's a way to disable all the unnecessary apps that loads up when you log into Windows 10, so I mean Microsoft needs to come up with some way to disable all of that, or give us the option to. That'll be nice. Anyways, wow, it looks like it's really snowing in town today. Alright, let's hop right in. Version 1.6.0b. It's funny that we had snow earlier in the week, but then the next day it just went sunny, as if we didn't have snow at all. And I also noticed the music had some bells. If you listen really close, there's like bells. It gives it like this festive feel to it. And now that it's snowing again, I have a feeling that we might be hearing that type of music again. It's just like this layer of bells. I didn't get to really comment on it last time when it snowed for the first time, but now that I have voice enabled, I did type it out though as a message. Oops, sorry about that. I needed to sneeze. I also need to enable my keyboard here. I've got my wireless keyboard attached. This is actually, I'm using the Logitech keyboard that was designed specifically for the original Wii console, and I just never got around to using it until now. So specifically, I bought it for playing like Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate back on the Wii. No, I think it was like for Try, and then there was also Animal Crossing City Folk that released on Wii, and I think I used a USB keyboard that I use for the main computer, and I just plugged that in through the USB in the back of the Wii console and used that instead, because I preferred wired peripherals over wireless. Hello there, Big C, welcome. I'm on pretty late, but it's 6 p.m. my time, and I didn't get to catch the AM price, but we'll see. 12:36 p.m. is about like a half hour late, but it's okay. I think if we're lucky enough, we might be able to see some triple digits still. December 10th, 2020. Also, it's snowing outside, if you can tell from the window right there. We've got some snow today, which is nice. Anyone else catch yesterday's cooking show? Spiced tuna casserole. I mean, it's not often that she talks about like cooking shows. Like once in a while you get like concerts or whatever drama TV that she's, she tends to mention those more often than the cooking shows. Alright, so here's my outfit I put together yesterday. This is gonna be like my new main, I feel like. But then I feel like I'm a bit out of place if I were to wear this. So I would probably have to design the entire town to probably fit this outfit. But I really like this one. This is like a very pastel colors, and this might be my secondary dream outfit. Let me bring out my wand. My first or original dream outfit would be this one. So I titled it One Dream, and the one I'm wearing right there would be the number 2 dream. So this is number 1 here. This is pretty much my main dream outfit for this town. And you know, it's got the whites and blues, which I intend on theming this town to, mostly. I mean, I've got this striped, it's like a matching striped white and blue surfboard set outside. I've had this set outside for like, I don't know for how long, but it's pretty much forever, I guess. I've got some white beach chairs, and you know, there's various things that I've set around town where it's like, you know, to the theme of what I wanted to set it up. But yeah, I think that secondary dream outfit that I was just wearing, I think I might have to set that as a wand, because you can set like multiple outfits to like a preset. So I have like this Zap suit. This was like the second one that I created. And I also have the zombie outfit. I named it R Zombie. This is what I wore somewhere around Halloween, October. I dressed up as like a pirate zombie, a zombie pirate. Pretty happy my Animal Crossing is coming on Wednesday. Wow, you got your Animal Crossing suite. Can't wait to see your town. I mean, there's a lot of like different things you can do. But yeah, then again, like yeah, it's really a lot of management. That is like one thing to describe this game, is like a lot of management. But then there's like the other things too that I don't really get to do much of. Like overall, it is this management is like a pretty big word to describe this in one term. I would just say management. But it's like a lot of other things you can, you know, this is collecting a bunch of items, like different items, fruits, furniture, clothes. I mean, you got all of that. Like you're diving into like, oh, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like, oh my god, I can't think of the word, but there's like a term that describes basically what I want to describe this game, but I can't think of it. But yeah, I mean, if this is your first time diving into Animal Crossing, oof, good luck. I mean, I think you're gonna be hooked on it. I think the customizations, and now they've made it a lot easier where you can design patterns and stuff. Like, I mean, you can already design patterns in the past games, but like this one, they made it a bit easier. There's like a couple new tools that they added that makes designing a little bit easier. So if you go into like a custom pattern, these are something that I made myself. This is my latest tile that I made to set on the ground. And it's like, you can see like a little piece of heart. These are supposed to be like rocks. I made them so that it look like rocks and pebbles. And then this should be like leaves. It's supposed to be like leaves sticking out from the side here. This is actually part of a bigger pattern that I made for my path. But yeah, like there's so many tools. Like if you go on to the left or the right side, like there's like this tool right here, the drag design. You can actually drag. Like before you can't even do this, but now we can. So it makes things a little bit easier than before. Before we had to do it manually and just pretty much start from scratch if we were to mess up. But now we can just move it up and save it as a new pattern if we want to, if we choose to. So yeah, this is a lot easier and stuff like that. Yeah. But so far, these are the only, well, these are my most recent patterns. It's just the floor patterns that is set on ground. Like if you look on the right side there, the patterns that I'm standing on right now, those are the leaves ones that I made specifically for my town. Custom made patterns, and now that snow is coming, it's gonna match so well with the snow because I made sure the leaves are white colored, so they're gonna blend in with the snow. And which is why I chose, you know, that color to make the leaves instead of, you know, regular green or red, yellows and stuff. Yo, Insane Applejacks, welcome back. I also made this. This is a Happy Halloween one. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I made this just like a couple days before Halloween came, and pretty proud of this design. I actually set it down as a sign at my front entrance here. So there's my little Halloween sign there. And these here are spooky items that you can get during the event. So in case you missed it, Halloween's over now, but you can actually travel to the past and collect these items if you don't want to wait a year, or you can just visit someone's island and just trade items that way. I think that's a good way to do it. Alright, let me try and catch up on chat here. Hello Dinky, welcome back. Oh, you played New Leaf, nice. Yeah, New Leaf, I would say New Leaf is probably one of the better, it's still probably one of the best Animal Crossing games to date. In terms of features and characters, I mean, one example, Isabelle first showed up in New Leaf, and she's a well-known character, and she's returned in this one. So, but I feel like she was a lot better in like her dialogue and what she does in the game is much more enjoyable in New Leaf than in this one. This one, oh man, she's, I don't know, I've ranted about this a few times already, and I mean, you do get greeted by her every time you boot up the game, but the way they program her in this one, she's not very informative, you know. At least for me, for what I've played so far, and I played this game like pretty much every day since April, trying to stream every day, and each piece of dialogue that Isabelle, when you boot up the game, is like, it's kind of repetitive, you know, like, can we get something new? But once in a while, when there is a new camper in the campsite, she would announce that. But like, I expect more things that she could announce, like maybe the shooting stars. Like especially those shooting stars, she doesn't announce that all the time. Like, you have to boot up the game at nighttime to find out for yourself whether it's going to be a shooting star event, and that's kind of important. I'm trying to collect all the shooting star or the star fragments around town and stuff, and wish on those stars. But you know, without Isabelle's help, I can't. You know, I gotta boot up the game manually to find out myself. So if only they could fix her in an update where she would announce it each time, every morning, or every time you boot up the game to announce it, and then that would be great. Anyways, let's continue our day. Let me see. Really into the design aspects of the game and try finding those. So I'm gonna try this game. Try it again. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into this. It depends on the kind of player, or whether you're a goal-based player. You might go around looking for, you know, fossils or something. And I think for me, the way I play this game is just pretty much, if I plan to play this like every day for a full year, I want to make sure I have something that I could do every day. So what they included in this game are the Nook Miles. So if you go to the Nook phone here and select Nook Miles Plus, there would be like these dailies. I just call them dailies, but like every day these Nook Mile tasks refreshes every day. I'm sure you're familiar with this since you've seen a few of these streams already. But these tasks here refreshes every day, and pretty much like they're pretty basic things that you do in game already. But these allow me to rack up more Nook Miles, and I guess I would create it as a goal to maybe reach 1 million Nook Miles, which you don't really see many other players go for. But yeah, I think by next April, my goal is to reach 1 million Nook Miles, and pretty much it. Hopefully I'll make that, because like some of these here are, I mean, they rack up a pretty good amount of points on a daily basis, like 200 excuse me, 400. So 200 times 2, so that's 400 just for popping a single balloon. So I mean, it's quite a ways away, but I think I'll be able to make it. So it's been like 7 months, and I've already made like $500,000, and I'm still going. So I don't know. I think by next April, I'm probably reaching somewhere close to 1 million. So I think that will be my goal. All right, let's see. Wow, you know, I rarely see the panel in the shop, and I feel like I should probably buy another one of these. And the good thing with these panels is you can set your own design on it. So if you create like, I don't know, a custom design that you want to maybe advertise, oh yeah, maybe you want to put up like a shop or something, and put up random items. So like when people come to your town, and maybe they want to trade items or something, or just grab some items for free, you can put like a sign here with a design that says, oh yeah, free items, and put whatever drawing you want on it. So this is a good item to get, are the panels. Or you can get one of those signs that I had at my front entrance with the Happy Halloween, where I had the Happy Halloween design. Like you can get one of those signs and create a smaller sign. But yeah, this a lot of options in this game now that than before. Let me see. I'm trying to get this one off. I think I had a... Oh my gosh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. How come the wand is not going away? It's weird. Alright. Let me try and get this candle here. So lately they've been putting up like holiday items in the shop, and I'm trying to collect each and every one. They might repeat once they got all the items featured in the shop, because they tend to do that. Like once you know, once they run out of all featured items, they tend to cycle the items over again. So you might get a second chance on getting some of those items if you miss it the first time. Let's see. Looks like there's a train toy here. This is also a special item, I think. Throwback container. You saw me a game I already bought. Not gonna be able to wait. I mean, you're gonna get it soon. I mean, but yeah, I can't wait to see what you can come up with. Like, it's always interesting to see like other people's towns, like what designs they've come up with, or whether or not they, or especially the villagers. If you get some good villagers, like I want to see that. I want to see who you get. Wait, I'm gonna see if I've got this container thing. I feel like I've got it once before, but I want to double check. I forgot what it's called now. Let me search it. Container. Yeah, it is. Oh, how do I have it? Okay, so I have the white one. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just get this panel then. I mean, I've already got this panel before. Like, I think I have 2 or 3 of them. One being a different color, but I mean, I can always order some more through the Nook Stop machine. And I've yet to make any use of it. I just don't know what design I want to put on there. Alright, let's see. Oh, nothing new there. Yeah, I think I've got most of the floorings and wallpapers already. Alright, oh yeah, I need to check my turnover price here too. Oh, 150. You know, that's actually pretty good. And today is also Thursday, so I might want to just sell. Oh man, I have a feeling that the AM price might have been a lot higher than the PM price. Okay, I think today I'll try to empty my pockets so I can sell all the turnips. Wow, man, check out this snow. I like This is actually the second day of us getting snow on the island. Oh! Wait, let me listen to the music. Because whenever it snows, it has this layer of bells. I want to hear if it... Yeah, you can hear it. You can definitely hear the bells. So it's got like this festive vibe to it. My bad. That I'm in and out, but hard. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. I'm waiting your open duets, Applejacks. I might hit up sings like either tomorrow or somewhere on the weekends this weekend. I mean, so I'll be looking your name up to see if there's any open duets. There's a bunch of songs that I still intend on opening duets for, because I want to get all that up there before they start closing down the game. And we've got like what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks until they close down sings. Check to see what my miles are today. Woke up at 5 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I was up, I think I went to bed at 5. That's around the time I went to bed because one of my friends was streaming Cyberpunk, the new Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, so I think that today I feel like I can probably do all of these in one go. So catch bugs, I'll probably do that. Sea bass is easy. Clumps up weeds. I'm not sure if I have that amount of weeds, but I think it's pretty good amount. So I gotta get 20 of these submitted. And then balloon is pretty common, so these are pretty simple. I think I'll be able to do all that today. There's one piece of weed, just picked it up. There is our balloon. I just noticed I kept my outfit to the zombie one, to the zombie pirate. Although I missed the face paint that I was given by Canberra on Halloween Day. I accidentally took it off when I was switching my outfit the other day. I had like a bat and I forgot what else was it that was on my face. It was like an image of a bat. That was pretty cool. It sort of fits with the overall look of my character. I guess you can find a way to get that back though. Try and get this fish here. Could it be a salmon? Oh, it's a black bass. Death zombie pirate, best neighbor. Oh. I've had some good impressions by some of the villagers. They seem to like some of my outfits. Well, we've got some more digging spots. Oh man, I can't wait to see this ground covered in snow. Like so far, it's just been drizzling, like, you know, just like bits of snow, but like it's not entirely covered yet. I think once we get deeper into December, I think the whole ground is gonna change one day when I boot up the game. It's gonna be, oh my gosh, like everyone's got their winter outfits on. Let me talk to Flurry here. So Flurry's my latest villager. She's this hamster, and she's a fan of like festive items, like holiday items, and she's got like red wintry sweater on as her normal clothing, but this is her outdoor outfit, or a winter outfit here. Well, I noticed like some of the snowflakes, they seem to land on the screen and melt as it lands. That's a pretty neat little detail. They didn't have that in the old game. You see you? Like someone who's got big plans. I'm a little more the little plans type. Okay. So these patterns here, I intend on keeping these like pretty much all year long, unless I come up with another idea to like maybe, I don't know, like match the environment. But since snow is coming, is you know, the whole ground, like this, the common grass area is gonna be covered in snow. It's gonna be turning white, I presume, and then it's gonna blend in so well with the design that I put down here. And my latest one with the like, I included like some stars and some hearts. Those are the latest patterns that are created. I mixed it up with some of the white leaves, and it seemed to look fine. But I think I might want to keep the leaves to the leaves only, but then like the pebbles and stuff, like with the hearts and the stars, I might want to keep them. I want to see how they look when they're like more with other pebbles designs instead of leaves. But as of right now, this looks actually okay. Who knows? I might come up with another design to match this, to fill this the leaves area right there. But that looks okay as of right now. All right. Let me check my pumpkin patches here. I've got 2 pumpkin patches. They're still growing. Just gotta make sure to water these every day, or else I won't get a complete 3 pumpkin per tile. Also, let me adjust the volume a bit. The auto level might be a little low because I was playing Monster Hunter last time. Well, I can still hear the bells in some of the soundtracks. But yeah, I've been mixing it up with Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate as of late, since I just got it on sale like about a month ago. And I've been hooked on that. So you'll be seeing me playing some more Monster Hunter soon after I finish up some of these tasks here in Animal Crossing. It's my little campsite. Like once in a while I'll get like little visits from like random villagers, and some are okay, some are not my style. Like I was pretty lucky when I got Marshall. Marshall was one that arrived in the campsite, and also Flurry and Raymond. Raymond was the first one to arrive at the campsite. I was pretty fortunate with that.
Oh, Bub. Sorry, I was just kind of spacing out there. You know, eat dots. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was thinking about moving away from Dream. Oh no!
Don't go. Don't go.
Well, when you put it like that, how could I possibly leave? Move cancel. I'm 100% back on Team Dream.
Oh my gosh. You gotta watch out for any of your villagers that has like bubbles on their heads, because they may be thinking about moving out of town. So if that happens, make sure you select the right option if you don't want them to move. Or else, make the wrong move and then they're out for good. I think was Bugs one of the Nook Miles? I think it was. Try and get this Raja here. Come back here, you. No! Oh, so close, come on. Don't fly. Oh man, I need to drop this swing so I can... How about if I my gosh, why is it over the rock? What the? It just flew away. Oh my gosh, I should have just... I should have just went for it. Man, that Raja. Wait, let me check to see if... Okay, yeah, so... Oh, I did get the balloon earlier. Hot item. Okay, so yeah, bugs is one of the Nook Miles. Is Dream my island? Yeah, so I named my island Dream. So, you know, with each Animal Crossing game, you get to name your town. But this time it's an island, so you're pretty much building your town on this island. You're pretty much starting from scratch, like whatchamacallit? Like story-wise, it's, you know, everything's built from scratch. So unlike the past games, you don't get like a complete town right away, and all your villagers are assigned to you right away. Like you get a starter of 5 villagers or something like that in the past games. In this one, you start with 2. So you get 2 starters, and then each next villager, it depends on, it would require you to build houses, and you'll soon be assigned like random villagers over time. So the more houses you build, the more villagers you get, and they go by random. And once you build the campsite, that's when they start arriving in your town. So you don't have to go to the Mystery Islands to find the villagers that you like, because you might see a lot of people going hunting on those Mystery Islands to find, like, say, Raymond or Marshall. Luckily for me, I don't even have to go hunting for villagers, quote-unquote hunting for villagers. All I had to do was just build my campsite and just wait for the goods to arrive. And I just happened to have one of the luckiest campsites. I got both Raymond and Marshall from those campsites. Like, I there's no words for it. I can't explain how it happens, but it just happens. Oh my gosh. And I've had reactions. I think I made like a couple of clips of some of those villagers that arrived. I even had Tangy. Oh, I think you've seen a Tangy one. I made a... Oh my gosh, that Tangy one. I feel so bad about that Tangy one. I lost her to the abyss because I didn't manage to build a house in time for her to move in. I was just too excited. Do you prioritize building houses or doing other things first? So whenever there's a camper that comes into the campsite, you want to make sure that you build a house for them to move in, if you want them to move in. Like if it's like a villager that you've been waiting for and wanting to, or maybe, you know, maybe you like a certain thing about them, how did they design, your personality or something, and you want them in your town, you definitely want to talk to Tom Nook and ask for, you know, a slot, and look around your area, or look for an area in your town where you want to build your house, and then go back to the camper and talk to them, and then eventually they'll want to move in to that house that you assigned it to. Roth is the home of all the luck. Roth got that RNG. Yeah, the Tangy one, oh my gosh, man. See, I would have loved to have Tangy on the island. She would have been great. And I've had her in New Leaf before, and she was like one of my starters in New Leaf. And she was okay, and it's come to find that she's like really popular amongst the Animal Crossing communities. More recently though. And I've also had, what's her name, Coco? Coco was the bunny villager that looks like a coconut. She's got like a spooky looking face, but for some reason there's something about her that I like. But I had her in a City Folk, which was on Wii. And now, fast forward to 2020, she's like one of the most popular villagers, like ever, right now. Alright, let me open up this message bottle here. Yay, I found it! I was a little relaxing yesterday while reading comics when I thought of this recipe. Put it in this bottle, so definitely check out my masterpiece. You have to make it. Cutest artisan. Anaconda. Anaconda? Giant teddy bear, oh my gosh. Oh, this is an old one. Can you have houses rebuilt? So, what I've learned is that you can move the buildings afterwards. So you don't actually rebuild the house. You can't like break it down, but you can move the house. You can move the location. So like if we bring out the map, like you can assign, like say I want to move like Savannah's house or like Coco's or Zucker's house. I can actually relocate those houses, or even the shops, like the Nook's Cranny or the Able Sisters. You can do that later on. So as you progress in the game, you can continue talking to Tom Nook, and he'll give you the option to do that. Or I think it's either Tom Nook or Isabel. You gotta talk to one of those, and then you'll be given the option to do that. You can pre-build them, but if you don't fill them enough fast enough, Tom Nook will also. Yeah. So like, once you well, the first thing you do with the houses, you build like the first 3 houses, and you can either go to the Mystery Islands and invite builders to move into those houses, or if you don't go to the Mystery Islands, Tom Nook will auto-assign villagers to move into those houses. So make sure to visit those Mystery Islands and find the villagers that you want to move in before Tom Nook auto-assigns it for you. Oh, thanks for that meow. Let's see. City folk, my sister played that. Only remember being absolutely terrified of the museum. Oh my gosh. Wait, what was so spooky about the museum? I mean, there's like sharks and stuff. Also, the way to design the museum now, the interior of the museum is a lot nicer, I find. They made the tank for the larger fish like a lot bigger. So they're not separated tanks, they're like all in one. There's like an all-in-one tank in the museum now. So like for the whale sharks that I have caught and the sunfish, they're all in that one single tank. But there's like other large tanks around the area too. It was dark and haunted with dinosaur bones. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, so that's the fossil area. But yeah, I know what you mean with the fossils. Oh, actually, let me go into the resident services. I need to collect my bonus Nook Miles. But I know that the like they would separate the bugs from the fossils from the fish area, the aquariums. And they made it a lot nicer in this one. Like, way more grand, I would say. It's similar in the way where they have it jumping from like City Folk to New Leaf. Like New Leaf, they really granded it up a little bit. But then like when you go from New Leaf to this one, oh my gosh, they made it even much nicer. Like the way that they design like the pathways and stuff, and where they place the trees. It's really nice. A 7-year-old me couldn't handle it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bit spooky, even still now. Like if you were to visit the fossil area now, like I can see how it can be spooky because it's like dark, and then the music is like so ambient. So you definitely get that spooky vibe, and also of course the bones. I mean, spooky dinosaurs. Okay, so forest life, I think I have this. Yep. Okay. Oh my gosh, Isabel. She's been working really hard. If I went back now, I'd probably get lost. Yeah. It does, like... It does seem a bit, like there's like multiple pathways. And that's the first time, like, you ever get, like, an expansion like that for the museum in New Leaf. Because if you compare the older museums to New Leaf, man, they really made... They really did a bang-up job with New Leaf. Like, overall everything, just... Not just, like, the museum, but, like, feature-wise, I think that's still, like, the overall best Animal Crossing, in my opinion. But yeah, for the museum in New Leaf, they expanded it with so many pathways, like, one can definitely get lost in that. They made it a lot easier, not really... Well, I mean, I guess it is a little easier to navigate in the current museum in this one. Like, they place the stairs in certain locations where it's like not too hard to miss, and it's easy to memorize where to go as long as you follow the pathways and stick to like a corner or stick to a path. You can find your way back easily. Alright, let me see what else I can do here. Okay, I can probably do some fishing, but I think I want to see if I can catch some more bugs first. So pretty much done pretty much half of what I wanted to do. I think I might save the able scissors for later. I want to see if I can bring out the net. Isabel need that coffee, yeah. I found her making coffee once in a while. Like, she would either be looking out the window, watering the flower, or making coffee. Like one of those three. Or sometimes she just like sniff the flower. Yeah, I like that animation when they have her do that. Alright, so a good strategy for catching bugs, I like to lay down some spoiled turnips here, so I can get like some free ants. Like, this would be a good way to catch bugs here. But I think I may want to spread these around a little more, so I can get more of the ants that I need. He's actually pretty good for like bug off events. Because when you go off into an area for a while and then come back, like, you're guaranteed to find some ants here. And I managed to set off some records during the bug off event, because there's always like a piece of ant that I can catch on the last second. And it's a good strat that, like, I don't see a lot of players do much of. But yeah, there's like so many different like little things you can do that sort of enhances your gameplay a bit. Like, I'm not sure you're familiar with the digging technique to try and hit a rock. All, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? I think it's 8. 1, 2. I lost count, but like, you can get the complete hits on a rock. There's like multiple ways to do that. But yeah, there's definitely a strategy for that. There's another butterfly here. I'm not sure I'm ready to dig out these fossils again yet. I'll wait for the Nook Mile to show up, and then I'll dig those out. Because I feel more inclined to assess those fossils when there's a Nook Mile for it. Because when there's not, I mean, these always they will always continue to respawn every day. So I'm not too worried about that. Although I do want to dig out like some rare mushrooms. I haven't really been getting rare mushrooms at all this week, I don't think. But actually I'm more... I told myself to... I just remembered something, and I told myself to like shake more trees. This is a pretty common action. This is to shake trees in Animal Crossing. And I've been trying to get acorns and pine cones. Those are some new items that they've added to this entry. Oh, there. Speaking of acorns, there you go. I'm trying to get these acorns so I can maybe craft some fall items that I never got to craft. There was like this arc that I don't think I have. I was looking at the DIY recipes, and I don't think I have the arc for it. I know I have the spooky arc, but I don't have the Thanksgiving one. There was like there was an arc that's like it's got like acorns and pine cones and stuff, but I don't have that one. So if anyone out there would like to trade, that would be very nice. But yeah, I've been collecting these acorns, and very rarely I would get the pine cones to drop. I think those are more rare than the acorns themselves. Yeah, so I smacked a rock last time I stopped. Also, they made it so that you can break the rock now. So if you were to eat a fruit, like any fruit from a tree, like an orange here or a cherry, you get this little buff that makes you a little bit stronger. So when you use that shovel to hit a rock, you would break it immediately with one hit. So that's a new thing that they added with this entry. And you just gotta be careful. I never got to use it at all, or I never done it by accident or anything. At least from what I remember, I haven't done it yet, but that is a thing. So be careful when you're hitting. I think I did it, but I was on a mystery island, not my own island. Thank goodness, because I don't think I wanna. Unless you want to have the rocks respawn in a certain spot, like you would have to. There's a way to do that, because you would have to like cover each and every tile on your island with something, like cover it with like either items or just dig up all the spots and then hit the rock and then have the rock respawn in whatever available tile that you want it to spawn at. So I've seen like some islands, there's at least one island that I saw and visited where they have all the rocks all in one, like in a circle. And that is a lot of work. That's a lot of time and effort right there, just to have all the rocks in one single spot. And that's really cool to see, because like when you have your island automatically generated and assigned for you, like all the rocks are just in various spots. Sometimes they're close to each other, like these two here, and you get a total of 5 rocks on an island. So if you want to further decorate your island and maybe put the rocks all in one space to maybe, I don't know, for some reason you just want them together, that is the way to do it, is to cover the entire island with either flowers or holes or whatever, so that those rocks can respawn in certain spots that you want it assigned to. So that's a lot of time and effort to get that done. But I've seen it done, and it's wow, it's definitely is worth it, I think. But yeah, that's the way to do that, and it's probably the only way to do that. Oh, we got a pill bug. That will count as a bug, I guess. So you can get it inside. Come on. Nets, where is it? Oh. Oh, man, that was close. I almost lost it. Tough act to swallow. See, I've had people come in where we're just like bouncing off ideas to each other, and Like, what if there was a reaction? By the way, they've added a bunch more reactions now, but what if they add a reaction where you can get it so that your villager can look up and like test or taste the snowflake, so the snowflake would land on their tongue, and then, you know, they would eat the snow. Like, that would be a neat idea if they do that, if they added that. And also, I don't know if this is an actual thing, but like, what if they would add an animation where we could throw the snowballs at like our villagers and stuff? Like, that would be a cool idea. I don't think they have that yet, but I feel like that is something that they could add. Like, look at Fortnite, for example. Like, they could definitely add some snowball throwing. Like, wouldn't that be fun to see your villagers react getting hit by a snowball? Like, that would be cool. I want to see that. But of course, we can also oh my gosh, Julian's singing. Let me witness this guy. He doesn't know that I'm here. Yeah, Julian. I like your singing. Oh my gosh, I think he's... Usually they would react to the some of the reactions. Let me try. Let me try this one here. What? Why is he clapping for me? I'm cheering for him. Okay, never mind. Carry on, Julian. Okay, let me see what else I gotta do here. Julian. Yeah, once in a while you get... Oh, wow. See, I have the stereo over here, but... Wow. That's amazing that the villagers can, like, hear the tune all the way from there and singing that same tune. I used to have the stereos up here, where it's like you can actually hear the music while they're singing on the plaza, but then I took the stereos out because they were taking up space, and I wanted to make the spooky items here, the scarecrows and stuff, to stand out a little more. So I only left like that one record player at the bench. That's interesting that they that somehow the game programs the villagers to recognize whatever tune that's playing on like a single radio here. That's pretty neat. But yeah, don't mind the all the spooky, you know, event items here. I intend on keeping this in my town like all year long. Yeah, Halloween candies and stuff. It's pretty neat. I like this entire collection. They didn't have this in the past games, but like I like how they look in this one. Like, they're a good collection to have on display. And also there's a carriage here. You can only get on Halloween. I also, oh my gosh, I have got this statue. This is also a genuine statue that I need to submit. So let me... Oh no, my pockets are full. Never mind. I probably have to sell some of these before I submit some of the items to the museum there. I also got a smelt. There's a smelt fish that I need to donate. That's a new one that I haven't donated yet. Alright. Oh, what NPC is on the island today? If there's no one on the plaza, then that means I may have red on the island, which I don't want to go yet until I empty my pockets a bit here. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I have a feeling that I might have red today, so I may be buying some art. We'll see. Alright, I'll probably just keep the acorns and just sell the pumpkins. The pumpkins are pretty good to make a bit of money. And also the fossils, once you have them assessed. And fish, of course. Let's see what else. Yeah, let's sell the bugs too. I'm not sure if I crafted the pill bug yet. I could probably check my store to see if I have them yet. All three of them. But I think I'm gonna sell that for now. $101. That looks like a binary number there. 101011. Certainly I have enough to buy some art pieces. Let me check my map again. Oh wow, so no red today. Interesting. But who is the NPC then? Could there be another Gulliver? Let me check the left side of the island. Again. It does. See, Savannah's home. Maybe there's someone on the right side? Go up this way. I haven't really done any diving at all this week. But I think there may be a Nook Mile that might ask me to dive. I can feel it coming. Like, if it haven't shown up all week, it might show up, like, towards the end of the week or something. And with this cold weather, I'm not sure that's a good idea to jump in there. Although, we're pretty much invincible with this game. You can't die, but you can faint by getting bit by a spider, or stung by a scorpion, or wasp. Okay, so there's no... Wow, how come there's no, like... So I don't have Sahara, I don't have CJ or Flick, at least so far I haven't run into any of them. And no red. There's usually like at least one special NPC per day. They made sure to have that in an update. But maybe they're probably behind a building or something that I may have not caught. I'm checking all the beaches, and so far, no special NPC. And I had LaBelle yesterday. Ah, strange. Let me check these trees here. Because sometimes they would be hiding in the trees. Nope. No Flick, no CJ. Wow. There's probably like once in a long time. Yeah, I don't see any special NPCs. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna take these. This might be the day to submit these paintings. You know what? It's starting to snow, and I think it is time I submit this painting too. It's been sitting out there for like months and months and months. I did submit the famous painting, the Mona Lisa, in. I might just do all three of these at once. Alright, Blathers. Time to wake up.
Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Rob. Welcome to the Dream Museum. Oh, may I be of service? Marvelous. What would you like to donate?
What? I've only got 2 items? Wait a minute. What happened to that painting? Oh no! Wow. Did I donate this already? Huh. So that is a duplicate then. Oh well. Right, so but this is new though. Familiar statue. Let's see what he says about this.
Oh, I say, Hoot. That is most surely a familiar statue. I never thought I'd lay eyes upon the real thing. But there it is. Very much a familiar statue. I shall treat this donation with utmost care. Owl's honor. I shall also leave details about your donation for all to read once it is on display. Ooh, please do check back later.
Right, I've also got a fish. Pond smelt.
Ooh, woohoo! This is undoubtedly a pond smelt.
Yes, please.
Wonderful. For many, thinking of pond smelt inevitably leads to thoughts of ice fishing in frozen rivers and lakes. Ice fishing involves making a round hole in the ice, dropping your fishing line, and waiting. Not to rain on anyone's idea of fun, but, well, perhaps I shouldn't say anything. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude.
I'm gonna take a look at the river fish. See which tank it ends up in. Oh, I think this is the first one here. Pond smelt, there it is. With the salmons. See, before they had, like, even the large fish have, like, this size of tank. Like, they weren't really that big. But now, they've got, like, this kind of thing. Where, like, they would put, like, they would separate some of the pond fishes or different region fishes together in one spot. So that's pretty neat. And they decorate with like trees and stuff. Then they have this. All the pond creatures with the frogs and the turtle. So they organize it a little bit more than before. I also noticed that like this area here has been updated. We can now sit by the tank for like a little photo op. That's pretty neat. And then of course the for the larger fish down that way. And that tank is even bigger. That's really come out dissing ice fishing. I think he's a little bit jelly. He wants to do some ice fishing himself. I'm gonna check the art museum real quick. Oh wow, it's already on display. Interesting. Wow, there it is. See, I made a good decision to like set it off on the island first to see how it looks on the island before I submit it to the museum. And because we don't get to move the camera around like completely 360 once it's already donated, unless you buy a second one. And this one is always a genuine statue or a genuine piece of art. The Thinker. Oh my gosh, there's my alarm. Sorry about that. Yes, I do have a cat alarm that meows. That means I should be swapping over to Monster Hunter really soon. Alright, I'll probably be checking back into this art museum Oh my gosh, this Canberra. Choose one of my starter villagers here. Oh yeah, this is the new phrase that I gave her, Christmassy. I want to keep her phrases to like the letter C, just like her name. Just so that, because the phrases do tend to spread around, and I would know who the originator or which villager the catchphrase or whatever word originated from, just by the first letter of that catchphrase. That just helps me keep track of where, you know, where it came from. Now I'm older, I'm looking around here. Yeah, yeah, I still got like a lot to collect, and I was hoping to maybe get red on the island today, since there's no other special NPC. But nope, no odds as of today. But I did get to submit one. So I don't think I'm even halfway. There's like so much more pieces that's like not in here yet. And this is probably the only section of the museum that is still incomplete. Well, besides the bugs. I think there's still some more bugs that I need to donate. But the fossils... Oh yeah, and also the fish. I just totally forgot about the fish. Yeah, there's still bugs, fish, and art. Okay. I think I might need to catch more bugs. Just one more. And fish. And the weeds I can probably just sell this pack here. I've got 11 though. That means 12? 14? Okay, I need 6 more of those. Not really in a rush. I can probably just do the rest like when I'm offline or something. I'll probably just drop them here just to remind myself later. I just want to keep like Animal Crossing to like an hour, but we're kind of pushing it a little bit. Damsify. Okay, I think that is the one bug I need to claim this. Oh, there we go. Now the assessing fossils Nookmile shows up. But I probably won't do these until like maybe a ×2 or times whatever number shows up. I usually keep these to priority with the ×2s. Sometimes there would be like a ×5, and that's pretty much it. Let me see. Sea bass is pretty easy. Those guys show up pretty often. This might be it right here. Oh, why you squid? Also, I need to bring this sweater to storage. That's also a pretty cool looking sweater. I like that one. Also need to visit the Abel's shop. See what new pieces of clothing they got. That'll probably be the last thing I do though. First I want to catch the sea bass. Oh, there it is. You see that, Antonio? I caught the sea bass. Oh, he's got that bubble. Does that mean he wants to move out? Because I would gladly let him go. Oh man. You gotta be careful when you have like a jockey villager, such as Antonio here. Like he tends to influence everyone to like work out. And even my newest villagers, like once they move in, like Like not even a day later, like they start working out on the plaza. Like where did they learn that? And also notice like some of my villagers, like if you pay attention to the dialogue, like they've been learning Spanish. Like all of a sudden, like how do these guys learn Spanish? Mi amigo and stuff like that. Like it's gotta be Antonio. Antonio's, man, he's like probably the most influential villager of all the villagers so far that I've got. But let me see. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of these DIYs here. Oh, tall lantern. Let me see. Oh, I have one to do that already. Jungle flooring. Okay. These are all old ones. Okay, let's visit the Able Sister shop. Antonio's cute. I mean, if you want Antonio, I can save him for you. Because I'm willing to let him go and have room for other villagers that I have in mind. Yeah, Antonio's one of my starter villagers. So I had Canberra and Antonio. Oh my gosh, I gotta change my outfit. They won't let you in there unless you swap out of the wand outfit. Which is funny because when you're in your construction outfit, they automatically swap it for you when you go in there. But for this one, you gotta do it manually. Oh yeah, I forgot how. Oh my gosh, I forgot I was wearing this outfit. I don't know how I came up with this outfit, but I surprised myself just seeing this. look at how well it just like goes together, man. Like if I can zoom in, let me see. Like look at those socks. Like the socks. Look, the socks match out with the outfit. Like, and then I just add some white crop pants and some white slippers, and that's pretty much it. And then I picked out the light lavender terry cloth hat there, so that it matches with the rest of the sweater. So I focus mainly the main thing I based it around is the sweater. So I saw this dream sweater. It's called the dreamy sweater, I think. And there's like two different versions. So this is the more bluer colored one, and the other one was like more pinky. So I chose this one and then based everything around that. So it came out really well. I also like the back side. It's pretty neat. I also met one of my friends who also happens to be a cosplayer. She went to PAX East earlier this year. I didn't get to catch them, but they were there. Like they were at the Animal Crossing booth, like an hour before I was there. So I got there like I think around 11 a.m. in the morning, but they were there like since like 9 or 10. Like the doors opened at 10, and I missed them by like a few minutes, I think. And I was right in line trying to get into the booth, the Animal Crossing booth, where they were showing off Animal Crossing New Leaf for the first time to the public. And also apparently that weekend, PAX East weekend, was the last normal weekend before the whole pandemic happened. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that she cosplayed as a Animal Crossing villager, and she designed an actual sweater just like that made to look like that sweater right there that I'm wearing. But yeah, it was really good. I gotta see if she's posted that. I think she's got it on like Twitter and Instagram. But it was really well done. Sadly, I didn't get to see how it looked in person. Alright, let's see if there's any new stuff in here. Cardigan shirt. Argyle. Ooh, I like this dark one here. I think these top three pretty good. Purple one's pretty good too. Whoa, look at that. Look how it matches just like that. Like I don't have to like change much, just like the sweater, and it already works. Look at that. Even the pink comes out matching the socks. That's what's up. Let's try out this pink one here. Not too bad, but I think the purple probably fits the best. Very Twitch themed. Alright, let's see what else they've got. Actually, the gray one's not that bad either. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Patchwork Coat. I don't think I've seen this before. Looks interesting. I might add it to the collection. See, I haven't really gotten many dresses, but I'm sure there's like... I'm sure you probably try to get all the dresses, right? Because there's like so many that I haven't got, but they look cool and interesting. Like, look at this, for example, like the festive trade dress. They don't have that for like male villagers, but they have them for like the female villagers. Like, look at all these, like they look so cool. I just can't find myself to get them. Oh, look at this one. Purple knit hat. I know I've got these two already, the blues. Oh my gosh, baby's hat. I don't often see this, but like, wow, they finally put them all together at once. Oh my gosh. I know this, they have the, oh, what's the pacifier? They've had that featured in the shop, but they never have the baby hat featured in the shop until now. I don't know if I want to get it now. I think if I did, I would want to get like one that I see myself using. This would be maybe something I wear on Halloween or something for like an hour. This would be fun to wear for like a costume party, or maybe like a fashion show. I know there's been some cases where like I've seen some of my friends do like fashion shows and stuff, and they turn it into a video. Seems like something that could be fun to do. Alright, let's see what else. Oh, I think that's all. I know I've got one of these moccasin boots. They go really... I think I've got this one right here. The same exact color. But I'm not sure if there's any other color that I see myself wearing. But I think that's all. That's all that is new. This outfit here looks like something that you can create. Maybe someone could create like a nutcracker sort of character. I can see them using this concierge uniform here for that nutcracker. Alright, let me get out of there before I spend any more bells. Oh yeah, the poses, yeah. Yeah, the poses are great. I like when you swap into like one piece onto the next, it switches to a different pose each time. Oh yeah, I was helping LaBelle out yesterday. So I remember in the old one. Oh, here's the LaBelle outfit. I know I got the brown one the other day. And now we have the purple one. Looks pretty fancy. All the LaBelle outfits or pieces of clothing always has the LaBelle logo on it. You can tell what brand it is. If I remember in the older game, City Folk, LaBelle has her own shop, I think. Oh no, she was an assistant for Gracie. Oh, what's her name? I think it was her name was just Gracie. But Gracie was like this giraffe that owns the shop at the mall, and LaBelle used to work there as an assistant. And there would be these exclusive pieces of clothing that you can buy there, and they're very expensive when you go visit her shop. But you only get you don't see Gracie in this one. You do get to see LaBelle, and she does visit the town like ever so often. But you don't see Gracie. Gracie, I don't know. Maybe she does get referenced, but you don't get to actually see her in this one. And the same with what's her name? Joan. Joan was the boar that would sell the turnips. She was the turnips lady for the past Animal Crossing games. Then now we have her granddaughter that sells the turnips on Sundays. So Alright, so I still got a bunch of junk in my pockets. I may... See, I want to try and sell those turnips, but I gotta remember to do that later on. Let's see what else is here. Claim this. I'll probably do these two later on when I boot it back up later. But I'll probably do it off the stream. I think now I want to save and exit and hop onto Monster Hunter. So those turnips there are going to be gone by tomorrow. Or by tonight even. I don't want to risk it waiting for the price to hit like 300 or higher. Although it would be nice, but I think 150 is just good enough. You want to be... You don't want to be too careful or waiting too long for those prices to jump up. But yeah, that's a whole nother... Oh, need to exit out of that. My gosh, I see everyone like playing Cyberpunk 2077 now. Like 70% of people on my list right now are just like on Cyberpunk. Oh, is it friend code? Oh, you should put that in Gunho's Discord, so I can look that up later. Or else I may have to refer to this VOD to find the friend code. But yeah, I'll definitely add you. All right, I want to set the category. I also want to adjust the volume here. Come stop. Also going to be running some Stream Raiders. I think a lot of folks are anticipating that a bit since we've got the Frostfall event happening. I think that's going to go on till the rest of the year, I think. Or at least until the holidays. So I'm trying to load that. Hopefully it doesn't freeze my computer. Also don't want to jinx myself. Okay. Let's start this up. So I accidentally left my Switch in sleep mode last night while this game was still running. So hopefully it didn't affect any of the gameplay hours, or else, you know, I don't want to be considered an idler when counting my hours of play here. But hopefully the number of hours of play is correct there. Alright, so last time we left off was we made it to this village here. Very nice. We talked to some of the villagers. Seems to be some new dialogue here. Head Moga farmer. So they seem to be referencing Moga. Moga is the village from the third Monster Hunter game, which I used to spend so many hours in way back when it released on Wii and Wii U and 3DS. And that was pretty much my main Monster Hunter game for a long while, up until this game here. Talk to all these guys to see if there's any new dialogue. First to meet you must be the hunter from Academy. Let's see if there's any new missions available. Ah yes, the Misty Peaks. Man, Misty Peaks looks so good in this, in Generations Ultimate. This one is Paw Pass Ticket 1. Doesn't seem to be any urgent monster quests. I think I've taken care of those, like... Oh, actually, this one has, I could probably collect some sprouts, and then there will probably be a monster that would show up. Ooh! Mitsusune. Oh man, this is that Wyvern monster. Looks really cool. I want to craft some items out of this monster here. Misu. Okay. Hopefully I can run into Misu. I like the fun of this game. Yeah, same here. I think it wasn't until like I'm not sure if World had it. I gotta take another look at World. But this was originally a 3DS game, and I have that 3DS game. They totally changed the font for this version of the game. Now that it's in HD, it's been ported over to the Switch, and this remaster, they changed the font, made it a little bit more visible, so it's a lot nicer on the for the eyes. And I just went and bought it when it's on sale for $16, so it's not pretty bad considering I already have the physical version. But this, having it digitally is it's quite nice. I swapped it back and forth between Animal Crossing and this game. Let me see. Let's up the stamina. Well, actually, no. Let's go to this one. Let's stir fry. Oh, fish will bite when fishing.